cold-blooded killer.
He begged me, please, don't kill me. Now we talk about rematch. I did it.
All the shit talk leading up to that fight, man, did that backfire.
It's sad to see something like that go down because it marks a beautiful thing that could have been and makes it ugly.
It feels like a cooling off period is needed. What happens now?
UFC 236, Max Holloway versus Dustin. A lot of people counted Dustin out, and guess what? He came through, got the interim belt. It's time to unify.
He the real thing, he beat a world champion. Congrats, brother.
The winner and new champion, ladies and gentlemen, Dustin Poirier.
Isn't it time that we give Dustin Poirier his due? How much more does he have to possibly do? How many champions and former champions does he possibly have to beat? He is now wearing 12 pounds of gold around his waist.
UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Dustin Poirier.
Nothing mattered but 25 minutes tonight to make life fair and be a world champion.
If anybody ever earned the right to be called a champion, I would say it was you.
Only one champion in lightweight division. I want to stay busy anytime, anywhere. You know, I am ready. I'm born ready.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Khabib was saying he was going to go in there and smash him.
Khabib is one of the best fighters in the world, most dominant fighters in the world.
Khabib doesn't duck anybody.
In the words of our buddy Daniel Cormier, get your together, young man. We got enough to fight for.
They've got to unify the belts.
Yeah, Dustin Poirier's climb to the top has been long.
It's been a long, long road, you know. It's been 12 years of fighting.
It was the only road that was going to get you there.
Lightweight champion, one and only, Dustin, the Diamond Poirier. Let's talk about what is next.
Khabib, it's been a while since we've seen you. Dustin Poirier won the interim title last weekend.
I think he deserves title shot. He already interim UFC lightweight champion. I'm real lightweight champion. We have to fight.
He's finally here to face Khabib, the reigning champion of the lightweight division.
When would that fight go down?
His suspension ends, I believe, in September.
Now he's got a title around his waist. He's got a big fight against Khabib Nurmagomedov next, right?
When we go to the cage, I have to maul this guy.
And thank you, Khabib. He will maul him.
This is what I have to do.
I've seen the headlines. Dustin Poirier is going to be mauled by Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Fun time to be a fight fan.
Right now, I'm focused on September.
The picture becomes pretty clear.
What you see is what you get, and what you get is a killer.
The undefeated Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
This sets you up for a fight with Khabib Nurmagomedov for the undisputed title.
To be the best, you gotta beat the best. I want to unify that belt with the best. Doesn't matter who.
I look forward to seeing you defend your title.
UFC undefeated lightweight champion.
Now we get to unify this.
Dustin Poirier. Incredible performance tonight, Dustin.
Max was never able to get going.
They went to war.
Dustin Poirier showed incredible mettle.
There is something about his very nice demeanor. The fact that he's nice to people. He doesn't have that rough around the collar edge.
It seems so obvious that you're operating on another level.
Anthony Pettis, world champion. Gaethje, world champion. Eddie Alvarez, world champion. Max Holloway, world champion.
Dustin Poirier whipped all of those guys.
He ends Max Holloway's 13-fight winning streak. Max Holloway hasn't lost a fight in 5.5 years, and in any division, to beat that guy in 2019 just really solidifies this title for me.
You beat some of the very best fighters in the sport, but tonight, this was a truly special performance, Dustin.
He was hitting him with big shots, really clean, well-timed shots, great head movement.
It all was for this moment. Winning a belt at 155 pounds is a tremendous accomplishment. Every bit of blood, sweat, and tears for Dustin Poirier was for this moment.
How does this feel? Does this feel real?
The way I've always looked at it is pressure makes diamonds.
Man, this feels amazing. I feel like I'm in a dream right now.
He is 2-0 against Max Holloway.
I just beat one of the pound-for-pound best in the world.
I think it's fair to say he's the best striker in the 155-pound division. He has 0 quit in him.
This was the culmination of all your hard work, all your time in the gym and in the octagon.
He beat a world champ. He is the world champ. They ain't no interim. He's the real king.
In light of everything we're seeing right now, maybe the sport's ready for a good guy.
Dustin's real, man. Nothing was easy.
I've been close to the mountaintop. I've been knocked down, and I've climbed back over and over again.
That kind of strong core of belief.
I don't care. I got self-belief.
For the winner. You're not the most talented guy in the world in your business, but you're the most determined. You found the way to even the playing field in other ways. And the only way you were going to do that was to form yourself into a certain kind of person. And that road, that bumpy road, that road with holes, that's what formed you. And that's what had you ready. Any other road would not have had you ready.
I always get chills when I see someone get the title for the first time.
Dustin Poirier versus Max Holloway.
You know, I knew I was the underdog.
You want to talk about underdog? And you know what underdog is? It's a hungry dog. You want to talk about a hungry dog? Hungry dogs run fast.
Dustin Poirier, ladies and gentlemen.
You've been finishing guys left and right.
The talking, the acting crazy, that's not what I do. I fight and I earn it.
Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
I mean, again, Jesus Christ, what an incredible fight.
He came out of there with a purpose and a drive to make this possible.
This is who I am. I'm a fighter at heart.
Just an amazing performance against one of the most technical fighters on the planet.
What else do I got to do?
That's a born fighter, ladies and gentlemen.
You have certainly earned it. Dana, Sean, Khabib, let's go. It's time.
They have no idea what's coming.
Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Just stop and think what would happen if that fucking savage gets the title.
UFC Lightweight Champion of the world, ladies and gentlemen.
Now it's my time. Doesn't matter who.
UFC undefeated champion.
What did they want this guy to do? His family's been attacked. How many times can you keep poking the bear?
This is a guy who's from Dagestan. He takes his culture and his religion, his people and his family very seriously.
My father teach me, hey, you have to be always respectful. This is respect sport, you know. I told you before, guys, I want to change this game.
Khabib Nurmagomedov is catching headlines for the brawl, and I understand that. But he should be catching headlines for just how insanely talented he is.
With belt coming like a lot of attention, a lot of money, crazy stuff, and I don't want this belt change me. I'm a little bit scared about this. I don't want to change. I want to be same Khabib, like before belt and after belt.
There's nobody really that we've seen so far that not only can wrestle with Khabib, that can frankly come close.
Khabib Nurmagomedov is the best 155-pounder in the world.
I told you guys, I'm gonna change this game. No more fake champions, no more champion who never defend his title. Now UFC have champion. This champion wanna defend his title.
He's not out here playing games with you.
He will make you suffer in the ring.
This is a guy, Khabib Nurmagomedov, a guy who's incredibly dominant, who grew up in Dagestan, in the mountains.
The guy's the best wrestler at 155 ever.
He grew up wrestling bears, and this is no joke. That's how he grew up. You will see footage of a 7-year-old Khabib Nurmagomedov wrestling a bear.
He does things to world-class guys that makes you just confused. His wrestling and his ground and pound is just so ferocious.
The fact that Khabib Nurmagomedov is able to do this against every single person he's faced is nothing short of remarkable.
This is a different kind of human being.
I don't think folks understood who they were dealing with in a guy like Nurmagomedov. I don't think they grasped the kind of traditional old world society he comes from, how much he has prepared around a single skill set, how uniquely able he is to impose it upon the world. He's not out here joking around.
Thank you.
He just beats the shit out of people. No, he's special. He's special.
Undefeated pro MMA fighter. Nobody catch me.
Woo! Unbeaten inside the octagon.
I can't fight with anybody. I'm undefeated all my career.
There can be no denying that you're one of the most dangerous men on the planet Earth.
Alhamdulillah.
Khabib Nurmagomedov, ladies and gentlemen.
Khabib is more the quiet guy. If he catch you, he doesn't let you lose. He makes you give up and he goes full speed. If you don't knock him out.
Move forward as advertised, which is Poirier moves into Khabib. I also believe the rumors about September, and I believe the rumors about Abu Dhabi.
When you look at him as an opponent, what do you see from Dustin Poirier against you?
Every fight he become stronger, better. He impressed me.
And he's just beat Max Holloway. I feel like he's in the right place now to take on Khabib with the most confidence he can.
I want to talk to you about what's next.
Khabib has already come out and said, see you in September.
5 months before fight, I think it's gonna be a very good fight with him. I respect him like fighter, like human.
There's no room for loving when you get inside the octagon, but we both have respect for each other.
That's an interesting matchup. Obviously, he's got the strong wrestling background.
There's nobody with the ground control that he has. There's nobody who can push the pace in the same way that he has. You want to fight Khabib Nurmagomedov, no room for error. None.
You know, there's something to be said from the guys that almost get there and fail. As John Kavanagh's book says, win or learn. But the losses on your record can be so valuable. And that's one thing that Khabib has kind of robbed himself of in his career because no one's been able to better him. That first loss that he'll pick up will make him so much better. But Poirier's already been through those lessons, which I feel has prepared him very well for a title shot.
Now you get the opportunity to unify your belt with Khabib.
We're both here to hurt each other.
I'm waiting for this.
And I'm the champ right now.
Be careful. Only one champion in lightweight division.
Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
This is going to be an amazing fight.
Let the games begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, we were all witness to history, greatness, toughness tonight.
Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
He's number one, right? Let's set it up.
The revolution has begun.
Gotta roll, man. On with the show.
Khabib, where you at? This fight cements you as the most dangerous contender by far.
This fight is going to be absolutely incredible.
Okay, and next the fight.
How about it looks like your main event winner?
You earn this, and you earn your position here with your spectacular freak of fight.
I get it down, baby.
I want to stay humble. This is true. This is not trash talking.
Are you not entertained?
You know what? There's a poetic nature to these guys.
What is important is not that you win, is not that you get to the top first.
The paths to get there are so different.
It's okay to fail. I think that's huge.
That's your ticket to paradise.
Winning the UFC belt's like climbing Mount Everest. You're going to have things that are going to happen. You're going to get stuck, but that's what makes getting to the peak so amazing. Is that something that very few people can do, and it comes at a cost.
I wouldn't be here without her. I love you, Jolie.
Khabib says September.
Now we got a deal done. I would like to announce Khabib. He will be taking on Dustin Poirier Saturday, September 7th in Abu Dhabi, UAE. He's ready to fight.
If you think you know what's going to happen in this fight, you're crazy.
No gangsters in paradise, huh?
All right, let's get the show started.
Fireworks are not expected, they're guaranteed. I cannot wait for this fight. It's one of the biggest of the year.
Well, this is it, man. I'm very excited for this fight.
I love this journey. I love this ride.
UFC undefeated lightweight champion.
I'll never quit here. I'll die in here.
Incredible maturity and confidence, but not arrogance.
You want to be the best at lightweight. That has to be your sole focus.
May the best man win.
Let's find out who the greatest really is.
You just never know until two men get in there and settle it.
What a fight, what a scene it will be.
Whether you're Michael Johnson or Edson Barboza, he smothers you.
Eddie Alvarez, former champ. Anthony Pettis, former champ. Justin Gaethje, former champ.
Alhamdulillah.
It's been amazing. A lot of ups, a lot of downs, but we stay true to the path, and here we are.
Let's do this.
Everything God gave me. Nobody catch me.
Khabib, where you at?
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. It's time.
If you want to become undisputed UFC champion, you have to finish me.
2 champions are going in, 1 champion's coming out.
When you just think about the fight, it's really, really good.
UFC returns to Abu Dhabi for the first time in over 5 years.
Habib Nurmagomedov was looking for a big challenge. He just found it in Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
I have very long way. I'm trained all my life with my father.
I grew up very tough life, born from crazy mountains. I'm here for my fans, for my history, for everything.
This is all about honor for him.
It's best team ever. Around me is good, humble people.
The new interim lightweight champion.
I want to give people a reason to fight, a reason to cheer, a reason to celebrate.
Now you made it up to the very top.
You get to fight Khabib Nurmagomedov.
But now we're at the pinnacle. You know, we're headlining a show in Abu Dhabi. 27 have tried and 27 have failed.
You cannot teach your heart. You have to born with this.
What is it that you feel like you bring to the table that will be different than anybody else did, that you'll be the guy that's able to beat him?
Grit, determination, the right amount of crazy, self-belief.
Oh, I'm ready for this. If you want to stop me, you have to kill me.
Dustin Poirier, he's supposed to fight Khabib.
Now I defend my title. I think I have to maul him.
Do you see holes in his game?
I'll make holes.
Dustin Poirier is going to fight Khabib Nurmagomedov. Go ahead and place your bet, but do not dismiss a man who just took out 3 world champions and now has a championship of his own.
You know, this is a dream team. All these guys are champs.
Now we're working on this.
I knew something big was coming.
We just did a new partnership to bring UFC title fights for the next 5 years over to Abu Dhabi. They really wanted Khabib to be the first fight there.
This is what I want.
He'll be fighting in a very pro-Khabib country. He'll be in the United Arab Emirates in Abu Dhabi. That's the plan as of right now.
UFC Abu Dhabi.
September 7th in Abu Dhabi.
You wanna fight? Come here.
The unknown.
It's enemy territory.
But that's what I know what fighting is.
Any MMA fighter's resume is a bit like a Rorschach test. You guys know what a Rorschach test is?
The talking, the calling people out, the acting crazy, that's not what I do. I fight and I earn it.
Anthony Pettis, world champion. Gaethje, world champion.
I've been knocked down and I've climbed back over and over again, 2 different weight classes.
Eddie Alvarez, world champion.
No. In his last 3 fights, he's beaten 3 former champs, and he stopped all 3.
And it's all over!
I'll never quit in here. I'll die in here. This is what I do. I live for this.
Let's go. Max Holloway, world champion.
Every day. All day. This is who I am. I'm a fighter at heart. I'll never quit in here. Khabib, let's go. It's time.
Or till the date for this, our main event of the evening. Both fighters 29 years of age. Poirier will have a 2-inch reach advantage. And now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer holding a professional record of 24 wins, 5 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida. Presenting the challenger, Dustin the Diamond Poirier. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 27 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Khabib, the Eagle,
UFC belt on the line, guys. Protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now. Go back to your corner.
I am very fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming. The fans have been anticipating this for a long time, and it is gonna go down right now.
And we are underway.
That's a nice clean shot.
Watch the shot here, Joe.
Double jab.
He is at his suffocating best here in the early going. And now is where things could get really interesting. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Dustin Poirier.
Showing good defense, covering up, stopping that ground and pound. Full guard. Poirier on top. Look at this. He's out of it.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
And now he moves to his back. Transition. Excellent posture here. This is crazy. He's back to side control. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Nurmagomedov's worked in that arm well. Double underhooks now.
And from here, transitions to the Muay Thai clinch.
3 minutes to go. And now trying to take the back.
Neither guy doing much at this point. Yeah, referee's gonna separate them.
Changes his stance.
Beautiful inside leg kick. Nice straight left and a right hand behind it. His front kicked him in the face. He is clearly in big trouble here.
He might be out.
The champ is rocked. He's in big trouble here. We could be seeing a new champion right now. Good shot. He passes to head. Moves to north-south.
Oh, is he an active pursuer of the submission?
From the north-south position to get the choke, what he wants to do is get his arm under the back of the neck. Once he's got the arm under the back of the neck, locking it in place, he needs to get his left hand and his right hand together. So he has to move the other arm out of the way. Lost it totally. Completely lost the position. Full side control. And he's gonna try to take the back. He moves to full guard here. Excellent posture.
Under a minute now to go round one. Oh, nice strike for him on the ground here, Joe.
He lands a big shot from the bottom. Showing some good defense here, trapping that arm. Beautiful elbow there. That was a hard elbow there by the champion. He transitions to full mount.
I mean, how many can he take?
Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. He's gonna try to take the back, I think. And he's back in the guard. Oh, beautiful right hand by the champion. Let's see some of the action here. And here's another punch that sneaks through. And here's another perfectly placed punch. You can really see how awesome that round was by these highlights.
He's rocked. He's still rocked, all right? He's ready to be finished in this next round, all right? You're gonna...
The beautiful Brittany Palmer with us. All right, second round underway.
Starting off this round, you gotta think he's probably still hurt from that last round. He's gonna want to move and avoid taking damage early. And he's looking for that left. He lands a huge elbow to the head. Beautiful body shot there, too. Look at this, takedown. Half guard. Inside control here. He's looking for the Kimura, trying to lock it up. It looks like the Kimura is locked in and tight for him. Could be it. This Kimura is very close. He might be forced to tap. That's it. That's it.
Will do it.
He set it up. It was beautiful technique, and he was forced to tap. Beautiful submission.
Yeah, that is high-level grappling right there as he gets the win tonight here by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight.
And here's the end.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 52 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out. And still the undisputed UFC Lightweight Champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Well, many argue it's the UFC's toughest weight class. It's one of the more difficult belts to defend, but he certainly did just that here tonight. Congratulations to the undisputed UFC Lightweight Champion, your winner by submission. And now all that's left to do is to celebrate with the corner. Big finish and a big result here tonight.